What's good, everyone? Welcome to the K-pop findings. I'm Jeff, and today we're checking out IU's BbiBbi. Hopefully I pronounced that right. I can never do the double consonant sound in Korean. It's hard as hell. Anyways, this is a really cool IU comeback. Glad she's back. This comeback is very reminiscent of her typical style. She has a very soft voice. The music video is very strange, as we will go through. Yeah, no, it's really strange. But it's cool. K-pop is strange in general. I'm going to be talking about the music video, the vocals, and the dance. And at the end, I'm going to give you guys some recommendations. And all recommendations I give you guys are going to be in the description box below for your convenience. So click them, check them out. Speaking of clicking, don't forget to grace the subscribe button with a click so you can stay up to date with all the content I drop and all the goodness. Alright, IU's BbiBbi. That's so hard to pronounce. Grab something to drink, grab some coffee, and let's see what we find. IU's BbiBbi. We're gonna start with the music video aesthetics. So the main aesthetic in this music video is a very soft one. There's pretty soft pastel colors, nothing too intense. The backgrounds are just simple. Even the more complex ones are just simple, weird, random shapes in the back colors. Some of it stands out a little bit more than others, but for the most part, the colors are pretty soft. She's in fields a couple times, but even the color of the field is like this light green with a little bit of white astroturf. Astroturf is fake grass that you use in soccer and all those other sports, if you don't know. Even the track she's on at one point, soft colors, nothing too intense. The focus is mainly on her. Her outfits also contrast pretty well. Some of her outfits match the scene she's in, some of them stand out a little more, so it highlights her better. One of my personal favorite outfits is her denim jacket in the white dress. I think it flows well, it's nice, and it's definitely a nice touch to the music video overall. She has several outfits that are in pastels. She has a more funky jacket and even a more leopard print one. The variety ones definitely bring a lot of funkiness to it, which is nice because the song itself is kind of funky, has a little bit of a soul vibe. The music video overall is pretty strange. It's kind of all over the place and very abstract. That being said, it doesn't mean it's a bad thing, because a lot of IU songs are really abstract with the music videos. It's a nice touch, it's something unique, because K-pop has its weird, and then there's IU music videos, which is just bizarre. But it's cool, I like it. It adds definitely a depth of interestingness and color. There's a lot of color in this, so it's interesting. Next part is dance. There isn't an abundance of dancing in this music video, but it's simple. A lot of it's in the chorus. If I were to break it down, she has this motion where she has a heart moment, she draws a line, she does a wiggle at a certain point, she does this shoulder rocky thing, and yeah. It's pretty simple, nothing too crazy on her choreography, mainly because IU is a strong vocalist, very vocally heavy. So you want to focus definitely more on her singing as opposed to the dances. But again, grooves a lot, very smooth. And without those grooving soft elements, and even the simpleness, it would definitely be a weirder dance. Overall, simple, nothing too crazy. I don't even expect the live version of this to have too much dancing. Again, she's vocal heavy. With that, let's do vocals. Vocally, she has a very soft voice. Not a bad thing, especially since it's consistent in a lot of her music. Nothing too intense. She doesn't rap, as far as I've known. She doesn't rap. Songs have been soft, but she definitely has a more singing, kind of choppy voice throughout her songs. Definitely a nice element. When she does sing, primarily though, in her certain songs, she can definitely hold her notes. Really strong vocals, consistent and really steady. She's somehow able to use her soft voice to be really impactful and strong, but it's still soft and not overwhelming. It's really interesting, and it's what makes us love IU so much. IU's 23. 23 is a weird, bizarre music video. Like really weird, acid trip level weird. I personally didn't like the song at first because the music video was just so weird, and I didn't think it made a lot of sense. But there's a lot of elements to it, a lot of color. Definitely sharper colors, definitely it's pastel colors, nice combination of both. I think IU really likes that pastel color with her soft voice, it matches well. Her outfits are pretty nice in this one too. This song is slightly faster, but shares a similar weirdness. Her dance is slightly more technical because she has a bunch of hand motions, but nothing too crazy, nothing too intense. And as I said before, she's a heavy vocalist, really strong, so the main focus in this music video. Next song is going to be IU's Palette. Palette is a much slower song, still maintaining that softness, but definitely much slower and definitely brings different elements to the table. GD, who's G-Dragon from Big Bang, definitely makes an appearance, so it definitely changes some elements. He's a rapper, and he raps relatively softly in this song, but again, he's rapping, so it's going to be more intense, more words going on, brings a new element. It's a really nice touch, actually. This song definitely has its moments where it picks up, but still relatively slow for the most part. The backgrounds are simple, so it allows more focus on her. There's nothing crazy going on in the background, but there's still those abstract parts and props that they use to kind of highlight, I guess, certain parts. The song has slower instrumentals and just has a simpler vibe. It seems simpler and less complicated than BbiBbi. Moving on to other artists, we're gonna go to Jonghyun's She Is. This song matches up really well. Has a lot of pastel colors, but also some weird soft neon colors as well. It's really abstract, strange in general. Jonghyun's outfit also matches well. His pink hair definitely adds to that softness, pastel color. It's just overall, everything kind of just blends well. It's colorful, but nothing really hurts each other or clashes. His voice is also very, very unique. How IU has her softness, Jonghyun has just this unique kind of trait. It's really hard to explain, you really just gotta experience it for yourself. It's definitely one of the top vocalists back in the day, was really good, so his vocals are solid. Again, I can't emphasize it enough, strange music video, super abstract parts, but it's a nice touch. Alright, last recommendation is Starlight by Taeyeon, and featuring Dean. A lot of times Taeyeon and IU are compared, and I get it. Both of them have relatively pale skin, and they're both solo singers, even though Taeyeon's part of SNSD. Both of them are really strong solo singers and have a lot of vocals. They share similarities, but there's still a big difference between the two. Taeyeon definitely sings more and definitely goes with more vocals. I barely hear her songs having a choppiness or kind of speak singing. They exist, but they're not as common. She also has kind of a higher pitch to her singing from what I've seen, and IU kind of has a little bit of a lower one. Their styles are different. It's definitely comparable for the two of them, but they're still different. Starlight has similarities to BbiBbi, pastel colors, soft singing from Taeyeon, but definitely less speak singing, more just regular flowing singing style. Dean adds another level to it with his rapping, but kind of like Palette did, Dean raps much softer to kind of match Taeyeon. It's not even rapping at certain points, it's just his soft voice brings another level and kind of contrasts well. Dean definitely shows up and sings more than once in the music video, so definitely you hear both singers, and it's a nice difference. So that's it for BbiBbi. Hope you liked the video. If you have any comments or suggestions, definitely leave them in the comment section below. And again, all songs I talked about today are going to be in the description box below for your convenience. So click them, check them out. Speaking of clicking, don't forget, grace the subscribe button with the click so you can stay up to date with all the content, all the awesome videos that I drop. I've also never been to an IU concert, so if you have, definitely let me know in the comment section what it was like, what you thought. Was it awesome? It probably was awesome with them vocals. But anyways, I'll catch you guys.